Second year, baby, back.
What's going on, guys? It's me, Kyle from LOL Media, and today I just wanted to share something super special with you guys. So late last night I was out on the prowl and I was looking for what I should go and pick up and this and that, and anyways, basically, long story short, this is what we ended up with. Bam! Infiniti G37. This is a 2009. It is the, I believe it's a 7-speed automatic. This one's the all-wheel drive version, and the guy put on some 19-inch, those are the 19-inch 6MT rims, and it's lowered on springs right now. It's a beautiful little car. Well, it's not really little, it's pretty big. It's pretty fucking big, actually. But yeah, like, it's a really nice car. It's something that I decided to pick up that's a lot more grown up versus the Civic that I drive, the hatch. It's a lot quieter and it's definitely got a lot more power. When I first picked this car up and then I went to go, I was just taking on little test drives. I did like a U-turn and then I wanted to punch it a little bit when I went straight. Bro, when I punched it, like, I could barely keep the wheel straight. It was, I just wasn't expecting that from this car. I wasn't expecting that at all. So this car does have quite a bit of power. I seen online they do apparently come with spec 328 horsepower, which is way more than what the Civic has, which is a lot nice. So it's definitely going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys this. So we're going to go ahead and take a look through the whole car. Boom. All right, so the first thing I want to talk about with a car that I love the most is the black on chrome. Not so much the grille, not so much the trim that goes around the windows. I more so like black paint with like chrome or silver rims, and like this, I could really care for that. I'm probably gonna want to wrap that with like a black that would match the body, and then on the back where it says Infiniti and this as well, I'd probably like to get rid of the Infiniti because I don't really like the look of blacked out Infiniti logos. I think it looks cheap. I have seen a lot of people do it, and then they have like the wrap will be peeling off. I think that looks pretty f***ed up. I think that looks pretty bad. So I would like to wrap this and then pretty much just completely remove that with some fishing line, pop that off. Probably gonna leave the Infiniti symbol in a nice chrome because it does contrast nicely with the rest of the car, the black. So I'm gonna leave that, and yeah. But aside from that, beautiful car. Love everything else about it. It's got a nice size to it. It's a pretty nice full-size sedan. I don't know what else to say. Like, it's got a little bit of dings here and there, but aside from that, the car is in pretty good shape. I love these rims, man. Like, these are nice. These are nice rims. These came off of the coupe, I believe it was. Comes with a little bit of curb rush, but nothing too crazy. Like, that doesn't bother me too much. I know for some people it'll drive them nuts, but for me, it doesn't really bother me that much. As long as it's not like a different color than the rim, it won't really bother me too much. So let's go ahead and just look inside of this interior, because this interior is actually amazing. Check it out. So the guy's he gave me a cool little, he got like a cool carbon fiber cover on his key. Makes it look super bougie. Very nice, very nice. Don't mind the rugs. Buddy did go and he said he got the car detailed. I believe him. The car looks like it's super mint inside, except he said that he forgot the mats at home. Bummer, but it's not the end of the world. So as you can see, it's got like the nice beige interior with the black exterior. I love that. I love how these seats look, like the cream leather. Looks beautiful in my opinion. Yeah. So this car inside is really spacious. Like, it's got a lot of space, and I've drove a bunch of sedans before. I had an Accord. I've had an Accord sedan. I've had two Accords actually. One of them was a sedan, one was a coupe. I've drove a Ram 1500 pickup truck. I used to drive a Del Sol once a time ago. And my Civic hatch is a sedan as well. And I gotta say, this has the most space that I've seen in a sedan by far. Like, this is quite a bit of space. I gotta say, like, the inside, like the material, it doesn't feel cheap. I noticed with a lot of the other cars I buy, like if you do stuff like this, if you do stuff like that, like you kind of tap, you kind of like tap it, it sounds hollow. This sounds pretty solid. These seats alone, like if you look at this seat, man, it looks like it weighs like 300 pounds. Okay, maybe not, maybe like 90 pounds. It looks like a heavy seat. Okay, it looks like it uses good quality. But as far as it goes inside of here, like the headliner, I'm not really too much of a fan of. I do like black headliner, but this does go best with the interior color. So, I mean, yeah, it's all right. And then the dash color, not really the biggest fan of. It's like a weird gray kind of, I don't know what to call it, but this looks better. This is all right. I could live with that. But everything else in the car, it's nice. Favorite part, seats. Love the seats. Like these beige interior seats, the leather beige. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Oh, check it out. It's got the Bose sound system, so that's pretty nice. It does sound really nice in here. If y'all see it, you know what I mean? Look at those seats, man. I just can't get over how like the cream looks when you like put all these little shapes and divots into it. It looks nuts. Okay, so let's go ahead and start this puppy up. And it does this funky stuff. You're gonna see the steering wheel kind of like tilts down and then comes out at you. It does a whole bunch of funky shit. Check it out. What? Isn't that crazy? So the car is a V6. It's the VQ series engine. Part of that family, VQ North now. And I did bought it. It does have a bit of high K 233. But on these cars, I've done some research, they're fine. If I go give it a little bit of punch, it's got some, it sounds good. Like if it sounds really good. I feel like if I put it into neutral, I could get a higher rev range. Let's see. No, same spiel, but yeah, same spiel. But the stereo system in here is actually pretty tight, yo. Like if I go and say put the freaking thing on, we'll go. That's pretty popular here. Okay, that song sucks. It doesn't suck, it's just not for what I'm trying to do. That's even worse. Okay. So it's got a pretty good sound system in here. Like I can't even complain. My Civic, it had a good sound system as well as far as mids and highs go, but when it came to the bass, I felt like it lacked a lot. So I ended up putting a 12-inch soundstage sub. Can't remember. I think it was like 700 watts or something like that. It was like a good number, but it's a thumper. And that really brought out the sound in the car. Whereas this car, I don't feel like it needs it too much. It's pretty good. Like I think the bass that it has stock, the subs accommodate for the rest of the car, and I think it goes along well with it. So unfortunately, one thing this car does not have is it doesn't have an aux. So I would have to be using this little guy here. It's got these 3 RCAA cable things or whatever you call them, but I don't really know how to boogie with all that. It's got an aux thing here, but I mean, like, I don't really know how to use that. But yeah, so as far as the rest of the car goes, super nice, super mint. You know, like you're in a car that's nice when it's got like this kind of mirror in it with the north, south, east, west, all that shit. That's enough talking about the interior of the car. Let's go ahead and talk about the motor and stuff. All right, so one thing I do love about the car, hydraulics. Love that. This right here, super sick. I find it so much easier to work on the car when you can just pop the hood on, pop the hood open, and then you don't gotta worry about too much. It just goes and just stays. So, typical VQ. I mean, you guys should be pretty familiar with these. You guys see them all over YouTube, Instagram. People make builds of this. They always drift these. Like, there's a lot of these all around the place, but typical. A little bit of dirty, nothing too crazy. See, it's got both of the, these are like the air boxes for the intake, and underneath this cover, there's your intake manifold and all that good stuff. But, oh. I think that's a washer fluid. I think I'm missing a cap there. Is that washer fluid? But does it have a cap? Huh. Interesting. I'm gonna take a look at that. Okay, brake fluid and shit's there. Guess I just popped that. Oh, okay. Nissan Motors, Code Japan. I love seeing stuff like that. Like when it says Japan, or Made in Japan, or Nissan Japan, or Toyota Japan, or Honda Japan. 3.7 liter V6. It is gonna be a bit of a gas guzzler versus the Civic that I drive, but if you want power, you gotta pay for it, right? So that's enough of the engine bay. How does this work? Oh, it's flip. Oh, I did not know that. Huh. Interesting. That is the new ride. That's it for this video. If you guys want to see more, if you guys want to keep seeing these videos and stuff, we do really appreciate your likes. We do really appreciate the subscribes as well. We're trying to reach a goal right now of 1,000 subscribers, so if you guys can pass this video around, pass our channel around, let everyone know that you know about us, that would be amazing, and it really does help us with keeping the channel going. So thank you guys. That's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Peace.